Okay, this is take two.
Take two.
Welcome to another Sacred Mountain Battle Report. Today it's Orks again versus
Ravenwing.
Yeah. And I've had a pretty good history with the Ravenwing. I've beat Jason twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Orks.
With the Orks.
Yeah.
With the glorious Orks.
As I was saying in take one that didn't get recorded, the Orks were able to beat them. His unoptimized list, because he only plays painted, when he was just starting to learn the codex and didn't know all the stratagems and stuff like that, he ended up tabling me turn 5, and I beat him by 1 point. One point, which was
painful point.
It was awesome. And then our next matchup, my list had changed a little bit, and
by a lot.
It changed a lot. I put in 2 burn Obamas.
Yeah,
same list that I'm taking this time. This is basically a rematch of our last game, and I was able to kill everything except for I killed none of his characters.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's the reason I chose that secondary that we're going to talk about in just a second.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoy this battle report because we've got some more coming your way, including a Blast from the Past, Empire, which is a game put out in the 1970s of Napoleonics, and it's actually a simulation. It is complex and thick, but we've got a old grognard that's going to teach us how to play.
Basically, we're both getting our Juris Doctorate degree.
Yeah, it's going to be
very
difficult
game.
Simulation.
Simulation, right.
And in addition, tomorrow Jason and I are going on a secret road trip for an upcoming historical campaign that occurred in this area.
It's going to be epic.
It's going to be epic. We're going to do on-location filming similar to Little Wars TV, and maybe we'll get featured on their channel.
And I finally get to have my history degree,
and we get to rewrite history. So let's talk about our battle today.
All right, so we are playing Sweep and Clear, and this is the last battle report you're going to see from the Chapter Proof 2020 because tomorrow 2021 comes out. And
as we
haven't got it yet, so so we're playing this along with the old secondaries and all that kind of stuff. Well, technically not old yet. So I took Engage in all fronts because I'm Ravenwing and I'm super fast and fairly durable and I can run around and do all that kind of stuff. I took Assassinate because I like killing your guys. And
he tables me every game, almost every game.
I can catch them off guard. And then the last one was going to be a little hard is Death on the Wind. Now, Death on the Wind, the way it used to work was all you had to do is just move 12 inches or more and then kill something, and then you got 2 points. Now, according to the brand new FAQs, which I approve of, you have to move a linear 12 inches. It has to be, if you move around a building and it's not 12 inches that you've moved, you don't get it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's got to be a linear 12 inches before you can get it.
I didn't know what linear 12 inches meant. Okay.
So, horizontally, it's got to be.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty intense. I think it's good because, honestly, it's pretty easy to score.
But you're able to advance, too. They move 12, then plus they advance, and you're able to get the 12.
But that's only really first turn, but I can still advance a lot. Yeah. So, anyway, so my compatriot here took Engage in all fronts.
It's table quarters.
Table quarters, yeah. Raise the banners high because
Orks.
He's got lots of guys. And then finally he did Grind them down, which I think is going to be interesting.
Grind them down. So last time I chose, what was the one where I have to have things live?
While We Stand, We Fight.
While We Stand, We Fight, and of course I got tabled.
Yeah.
So I learned not to take that one. And also last time I didn't, the only thing that he had left were characters.
Yeah.
That's all he had left. And so I chose not to do Assassinate. And so in that case, I've got to just kill 2 of his things per round, which probably isn't going to happen either, but whatever.
It'll be good.
All right, so we'll go on to deployment and go over our armies briefly. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, so here's what I got. I got 2 of my Landspeeder Vengeances with hot plasma It's going way over there, and I have a lot of fun with those things. You know, I love these things because they're just cheap for what they do. They really are. A lot of people are down on them. They don't ever degrade. I just like them, and they move fairly fast. I have one full squad of bikers for capturing objectives.
These are Black Knights?
No, these are regular bikers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and I did not combat squad them, so I can keep them in a nice big tight group. I have two Dark Talon lieutenants.
Now those guys are normally, they look like land speeders.
They normally look like land speeders.
So he's got them as Custodes jet bikes or something like that.
Yeah.
That he's got wings on them, and they're all custom kit bashed out.
I Dark Angel them out. Then I have two sets of attack bikes that I'm working on with the Multimeltas. I love these guys. I got a big wad of Black Knights with their plasma talons. I got a Land Speeder Typhoon for my standoff fighting, and then I have my captain, and then over here, snuck in, hiding away.
Of course, the ubiquitous Space Marine apothecary.
Yeah, it's Dr. Shipmanos.
And what's this guy, the Nephilim?
And then last one, my
around?
Nephilim jet fighter. I love this thing. 16 heavy bolter attacks.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
All right, so my list, pretty straightforward orc list. It's 29 boys. There's a Knob Big Chop in there. 30 boys. There's a Knob Big Chop in there. This is Big Mech and Mega Armor, Custom Force Field, Weird Boy, Grots, Burnabama, both standard, bog standard. Yeah, those things are gonna pop.
Yes.
And then my Kenny, my Gargantuan Squiggoth. Kenny is holding a unit of 10 tank busters, a unit of 5 tank busters, and Big Mech with Custom Force Field there. All right, we're gonna roll to see who goes first and go from there. Welcome back. Also, I should mention I have 3 Def Copters in reserve. Okay, end of turn 1. The Gargantuan Squiggoth moved up. The boys that were right here they advanced 1 inch. I should have re-rolled that in retrospect because it lost me. Yeah, that should have totally been a re-roll. I couldn't have done any worse. I should have re-rolled it. It's a misplay because this guy's still, that keeps this squad not wholly in this side for my secondary engage on all fronts. Both my Burnabombas are off the table. One flying Ed Butted right here, flying Ed Butted dropped a bomb here, and flying head butted all these guys. And the other one flew off the table, dropped a bomb here, wildfired into...
No, you wildfired.
I tried to wildfire into the apothecary and failed. And so they did one mortal wound there. The attack bikes died to the tank busters my squad of 5 tank busters always does better than the squad of 10. It's crazy. These guys ended up jumping, didn't advance, but they shot, so they can't raise banners there. Oh, I should have said, will you let me raise banners here?
Oh, no, not now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, you can
All right, so I'll get back to you with the points. I did okay. Killed the attack bike squad. That's pretty good. I'm stoked on that. All right, here we go with Ravenwing, turn 1.
Still Dark Angels.
Still Dark Angels.
First things first.
So what are you gonna do, Jason? What's your plan?
So my plan is, I want to take that Squiggoth down so bad because that thing when it charges, man, it makes me want to cry and go home
Kenny.
and just melt my stuff down. So, I'm going to move this squad over here, and I'm going to attempt to take these guys down as best I can. The attack bike squad is going to get within 24. I don't want to push that. I don't want to get within charge range of that.
Yeah, the G-Squig's really good in close combat.
Yeah. These guys, believe it or not, are probably going to go over there and try to take care of those guys.
Yeah. Which they probably will.
Typhoon, I have to decide if I'm gonna work on that or if I'm gonna work on them. It has a melt on it, so I might do both. Leader is gonna follow with them wherever they go. Apothecary over here is gonna try to start healing stuff.
Yeah, he'll bring back an attack bike for sure.
He'll bring back an attack bike. These guys are gonna have to stay back far and just hammer that thing.
Yeah, he'll probably he'll kill the Squiggoth. Maybe not this turn, but next
Not
turn.
this turn, no way, Jose.
And
then, of course, lastly, my Dark Talons, which are one of my favorites, are going to come over here and just lay down on Holy Hill.
yes, yeah, they'll kill that squad of boys over there. I mischose my secondaries again. This was critical. I could have spent a command point right there, and I could have gotten a point. I could have gotten a point for engage, 2 points for engage, and a point for banner. So I missed by not re-rolling this. I missed 3 victory points. Big blunder, first turn, right out of the barrel. But that's okay. They're orcs. They're forgiven.
You took out that. Your freaking tank busters just make me want to cry.
Yeah, the tank busters
wiped out that whole squad.
Tank busters good. So right now it's 1-0. Jason's turn. Okay, Jason, tell us what you did over here.
All right, so I'm playing as slippery as I can. So I moved half my army over here, and with my Dark Talons and my bikers, we just poured everything into these poor boys. Took them down to 5.
No, took me down to 4 guys left.
4 guys, yeah.
4 boys, and then I was like, you know what? I'm spending my CP poorly. I'm gonna not spend a CP to auto pass. So I took 1 boy away, and then I was like, I can roll 3 dice and not roll a 1 or a 2, and just keep 1 boy here. I rolled 2 1s and a 3, so 1 guy remains. It's awesome.
All right, so then of course my attack bikes went way back here at the farthest range I can get to start pouring into there. How many wounds did I do altogether on him?
All together, including your
hot plasma.
Your hot plasma, total of 20 wounds.
Damn. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, so then this guy, he did the same thing, except I used my missiles against these boys, and then I did my melt-a-guns and melt-a-shots into them. And then
this was an awful stratagem. I hate this one.
So I pulled my bikers up to right here and put all my plasma into there.
Plasma into here.
Okay. Charged these boys. Did a fair number of wounds against the boys.
Look at a fair number. You killed the whole squad.
And then I used a beautiful stratagem that I love so much that I can't remember what it's called.
And here he is.
Yeah, so basically what it allows me to do is after I'm done fighting in combat, I can leave. It doesn't count as in combat. It just says it's a move as if the move phase.
I don't get to strike back even.
So I went burp to right there.
With my, and so I was left with just morale phase, and I lost a lot.
Yeah.
And I failed miserably, and I ended up having to choose to make the knob flee for unit coherency so I would still control this at the end. So, well, it's not going to be a three-peat, but that's okay. Jason needs a win.
I need to win, but you hold more objectives than me, so,
That's true, yeah.
That's true.
So we'll go into Orks turn 2. Okay, this is more how I'm used to playing Orks. Failed every charge, failed jump, failed a reroll a psychic test, forgot to raise banners, and was going to try to charge here. That's how I play Orks. So, but that's okay because I'm having a great time. These guys were able to Orks is never beaten or Green Tide.
Yeah.
And they did a wound there. I did kill a lot of his plasma guys. We figured out that if I shot into here, I wouldn't be able to, because he would start taking them from right here, and the Squiggoth just can't fit all the way back. So if I killed anything, I wasn't going to be able to charge, which is okay. I killed a lot of those things.
Yeah, you killed what, 4?
And I'm not sure I could have killed all of his attack bikes, which would have been the other choice, with my tank busters. I really didn't have a charge for the Squigga. He's doing a fantastic job of kiting me. So I ended up engaging on all 4 fronts. I still have 2 Def Copters in reserve. One came in, shot and did nothing. Where am I at? What's the score?
Score is currently 30-12 in your favor because you had more objectives.
30-12. Well, that's probably not going to last, but hey, I'm leading right now. That's all right. I'm leading this lap. Okay, here we go into turn 2 of Ravenwing.
Yeah, turn 2. Raven.
Hey, tell us what you're wanting to do here.
All right, so
Just brief.
man, I got to do some of those knights over there. I might bring them around and try to hold this objective, or at least challenge that objective. This guy's going to have to kill him, so he's not really going anywhere. These guys are going to move up to within 12 and see if we can finish off him. These guys are going to move up so that they can pour fire into them. These guys are going to just rocket across the board and see if we can challenge that objective and do some mess over here. Meanwhile, one of my Talamasters is going to hold this. The other one has taken 7 wounds, so he's got 2 left, so he's got to come over and talk to the apothecary. And then the fun part is I have, if you look right over here, I have this bad boy coming in.
Oh.
Yeah. 16 heavy bolters is my favorite. So.
Okay, end of turn 2. This is end of Raven Guard.
I killed Kitty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Squigga, gone.
Fine. That's the first time I killed that thing, actually. With this army.
Yeah.
With this
No,
army.
you kill it every game.
I didn't kill last game.
Anyway.
Don't you argue with me.
He kills it every game. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Enraged Demise killed, did 2 mortal wounds here, or 1 mortal wound.
So, yeah, he blew up.
Yeah,
In a big
and then
hail of poo. And, so it caused a big mess. Took my knights down. I'm hanging by a thread over there, but
these are
now
the
I gotta face tank busters.
tank busters that were inside the Squigga. I lost a total of 3, which is unusual for me. The boys that were sitting here on this point, who forgot to raise banners, mistake number 17 for me, they died. Let's see. These stupid bikers came in and he did the whole thing. He totally baited me too. Like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. You want to shoot?" No, and came in, attacked, and then used his stupid thing. I was like, "Oh, he's pretty good in close combat. You might not want to charge him, Jason." It's like, "Oh, I'll give it a shot."
Yeah, but you know what? My plane came in with his 16 heavy bolter shots.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, this guy.
Put them all into his warlord.
The big mech with the mega armor soaked up some shots there. So I'm in a little trouble over here. Not gonna lie. What's the score, Jason?
Actually, you're still ahead. It's 30-24.
30-24. And what secondaries did you score?
I scored Engage on All Fronts and Death on the Wind.
Engage on all fronts and Death on the Wind. So 2 or 3 or 4?
I got 4 with Death on the Wind. I got 3 with Engage on All Fronts.
3 on Engage. Okay. All right. Orcs turn 3.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. We got end of Orcs turn 3. I actually got to grind them down point. Woohoo!
I'm going home.
Yep. So that's 4 points. That's pretty good. And got a failed charge here. Made the charge here. Killed his lieutenant thing in the land speeder that looks like a jet bike. And my Coptus came on, and they are doing work. They're getting me points for engage. Almost wiped the squad. Oh, with my tank busters, I killed his multi-melta squad of jet bikes. Still big threat, death ball right here, as it always is. But right now the score is
43-24.
43-24. I got 4 points for grind down. 1 point for banners.
Yeah, 1 for banner and 3 for
3
engage on all fronts.
3 for engage, and then at the beginning I got 15
2
points for primary. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Jason's turn next. Turn 3.
Yeah.
You want to tell us what you're going to do, or just we'll do it?
Yeah, I'll tell you. So I get 1 for control that. I don't control that. I don't control that or this. So what I'm going to have to do is I got to take my plasma over there. I got to eliminate those grots, and then I got to turn the plasma onto him. So I got to get kind of creative with my shooting. You have one squad of tank busters here that isn't engaged, so I'm going to have to bring my Talon Master over here to try to clear them out. Apothecary has some work to do, especially on the Talon Master. I got to try to take out that copter, and then I just have to play it by ear. I got to take out that copter for sure, and then try to finish off the squad. That thing's going to be pretty instrumental this round. I got to try to take out the grots, and I got to try to clear that over there so that my...
Can he go into Ever?
No. No. He's got a long range though. So.
Okay, we're gonna end it for tonight, but we're gonna come back for turn 4 and 5 tomorrow morning. So, Jason, tell me what you did on this round.
Okay, so it was a lot of shooting. I moved my lance speeders over there to take out his boss because he was in a 2-up armor and I needed the plasma to do it.
Which you did.
Yeah. I highballed my knights out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Close enough to the apothecary
And then got
to
one
heal
back.
one. Yeah. At the end of the move, he helped to unload on a bunch of tank busters.
Yeah, I've got an attack back right there, by the way.
I managed to take out 2 of your copters. You still got 1 in play. They fired their heavy bolters back here to try to wipe out this squad, but they're still hanging in.
Yeah.
Wiped out the grots. I wiped out your 2 leaders, so I got assassinate. I managed to grab that objective.
And
Yeah.
these guys are OBSEC, so he won't get that objective.
He's OPSEC too, but
Yes. Ooh,
because he's got right of war.
shit. Well, that may be contested then.
Yeah.
So that'll be contested on my turn.
So yeah, it's turning into a damn.
What's
fine
this?
game.
And what'd you score?
I don't want to tell you the score.
Let's hear it.
All right, it is currently 43 you, 43 me.
Holy crap.
Can you believe that?
Oh my God, 43,
Pile of garbage.
43.
Even the cricket.
All right, so we'll come back tomorrow. It'll be seamless for you guys, but we'll be in different clothes. Hopefully. Well, I'll be in different clothes. Jason will be in the same old
I'm
shit.
gonna wear the rest of it.
All right, and then, hey, thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Here we go. All right, so what's the score, Jason?
Let me see. So you got 1 for banners, and then you killed 2, and I think that's more
yeah.
than I killed, right? So I think you get grind them down.
Oh, I get my 4 points. Awesome.
You get 4 points.
Yeah, I killed those 2 land speeders. One had 1 wound left. One had 2 wounds left. He saved against the shooting. The Knob was able to get a wound through with his big choppa, and the spinning blades helped out here, killing his other speeder with the plasma. Unfortunately, the Copta only has 2 wounds remaining. The Knob died, and I'm off the point.
And I exploded and
Yeah, exploded, killed the Knob
took
and
the
the
knob with me. Yeah.
and the 2 wounds on the Copta. Then he got to go first, of course, with his captain. Killed those last 2 tank busters. I have 1 model left going into turn 4.
I'd like to note that it's way too early in the morning, and I'm
Yeah, he did.
different clothes.
He did
so-
change clothes.
Yeah.
He did change clothes.
Underneath, it's not.
Yeah. He has the same underwear on. So what's the score, Jason?
Oh, it's 53 to 43, your favor.
53-43 going into Jason's turn 4.
About to change.
About to change. All right, Jason.
All right.
Were you able to kill my Death Copta?
You know,
Barely. This
Barely.
thing whiffed on both multi-meltas and crack missiles.
yeah. Well, that's the way it goes. With my dice. I pissed off a gypsy some point.
Yeah, so he moved
first.
Moved forward, got all 4 quadrants for engage.
Thanks for you reminding me that, by
Yeah.
the way. Yeah.
So what's the score? Oh, Apothecary brought back a biker.
Yep.
And then healed the lieutenant to
Yep.
full.
To full.
This guy hung out on this objective. What's the score at the end of turn 4, Jason?
62 to 53, my favorite.
62 to 53. Now for turn 5, of course, I will score 0 points. You'll get 15 more points on turn 5.
Yeah.
Plus the
And
engage. So that's 3 points. So that's
Yes.
18 points more.
18 points more.
And
So it'll be 70, 80 points
80 points to 40.
to
What?
53.
80 to 53 final score. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll do the recap.
All right.
I'm still half asleep.
We both changed clothes.
Yeah.
So it's day 2. We finished up this morning. There may have been a hint in the video what one of our upcoming historical
Oh man.
project's gonna be. That's why we're doing it this early in the morning, because we've got to go take a big drive, make a big loop today, and get some on-location filming. For all 3 of our viewers, hopefully, hopefully you guys like it. So, who was your MVP today, Jason?
Oh man, you know my MVP is always my attack bikes, which makes me sad because you just pick on them.
Yeah, they're my first target every time.
And so those multi-meltas.
They're
immense.
crazy.
Yeah.
How much damage those things put out. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought that you really are starting to learn the army. Like,
Well, thank you.
I will not be able to beat Jason again. Period. Like, won't happen.
Yeah, right.
Not with the orcs, or at least not with this orc list. Being able to, he's figured out he's got to kite the squiggoth, and because the squiggoth's so big, like he just can't get around terrain very easily, and he was able to really effectively hide from me with his Black Knights.
Yeah.
Were those the plasma bikes?
Yeah, plasma.
Man, those things were on. They ended in the exact, nearly opposite corner that they started. It's crazy. They were in almost every single quadrant of the board.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? If you go crazy, which I kind of suspect you will, and you get the beast snaggers, you're going to be moving pretty dang fast.
I've got kit bashed
Oh, you're the guys on pigs.
on pigs that I will be using for the beast snaggers. I've got to rebase them because I've got my orcs, or the Arkansas Razorbacks, go hogs.
Yeah.
And so I'll probably run some beast snaggers. We'll see
Yeah.
if I jump on that bandwagon. I'm really kind of tired of orcs, though. I just want to try an easier army, I think.
I think he sleeps orcs.
Yeah, I do sleep orcs. So I think my MVP, I think, are the Dev Coptas. They earn me points every game.
They do.
Being able to drop in, keep them actually out of reserve so I could drop them in a little later to get that engage on all fronts. It worked out really well for me.
I personally think your MVP is always your tank busters.
Tank busters are good.
Yeah.
I have trouble hitting with them. And when I can't shoot that vehicle, when I can't shoot a vehicle with the tank busters, their reliability goes way, way down.
Yeah, but 3 damage apiece.
3 damage
Each
apiece is
unsavable takes
really
out the
good.
bike.
Yeah, it's really good.
So.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll be uploading this probably this week in June, and hopefully by the time you see this, it'll be completely out of date because the new top tier orc codex will be out with low points, and everything's going to be mushrooms. And
Finally, you're being positive.
yeah,
Good
it's
job.
going to be great. It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
it is.
It's going to be
It's
so
gonna be great.
wonderful. And the Chapter Approved 2021 comes out today.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you on the battlefield.